Good Wednesday afternoon. It's July 16th, 2025. A hot one out there. Highs will get up near 90 today, if they're not already near there. Feel closer to 100 with all the humidity around. With all that heat and humidity and a little bit of triggers in the afternoon, we could get some showers and storms this evening. They have now posted a flood watch up for this evening. If a shower or storm does occur, it can produce a lot of rain in a short period of time. There's a chance later we could have a repeat of that rain. We'll have to see. So here's an AM. This is a short-term model from the North American model here. Looking, and it looks like around 5 p.m. maybe some showers and storms are going to move through here. And then they'll quickly move east, become heavier as they move east. And then as they cross, I think it'll be much more of an issue further east out here. So we look at the overall total QPF, the total precipitation that could be output here. We'll see things take up after about 5 or 6 p.m. 7 p.m. and you see most of the rain is east of us. So although there's a chance, and I'm not saying we won't get rain, we've seen over the last several days that it is all hit or miss and whether or not you get a rainstorm. But if you do, it could rain an awful lot. All right, so another short-term model is this HRR map here. We'll show on it, just first of all, the precip and stuff. Again, this is shown a little bit later. This is similar to what was shown last night. Honestly, first around 5 and then maybe around 7 to 8, maybe showers and storms moving across the area. And maybe even some repeat of some stuff later tonight. We'll have to see if that comes true. Total precipitation here. Again, looking at the overall look. Again, it's whether or not you get showers or storms. If you do, you could get well over an inch of rain. And it could come down very heavy. It probably could be more than an inch if you get double thunderstorms. But anyway, something else we'll have to watch. So that's kind of for today. There's also a chance we could see some severe weather today. Not really thinking it will be a widespread event. It's all about whether or not you get a shower or storm across here, and these do have some capability of that. So we'll have to see if it comes true. All right, so let's look at the overall pattern for the next week. If you've been watching these forecasts, I have noted that I thought there was some influence of the high pressure system to our north, and that may knock our temperatures down some, and that's showing up now on some of the longer range forecasting we see. The GFS is very excited about rain chances this evening, so we'll have to see if they do come through. Then tomorrow we're pretty hot and dry through most of the day, maybe a late evening or afternoon showers and storms. Here is the high that's going to come down. It should trigger some showers and storms along the front as it moves through. I'm not sure if we'll make it here or not. We'll have to watch. But that high is going to stick around. It's going to not overwhelm the atmosphere, but it should cool us down some so that our highs tomorrow in the low to mid 90s will be in the 80s going forward here. This sticks around. The side of the north is going to continue to keep it just slightly cooler. But I am going to note something here about next week. Next week there is a dome of high pressure here in the middle part of the country. And as we get things set up, we do get into a pattern that is more conducive for severe weather and potentially even mesoconvective storm complexes. It is hard to say, but when we get this northwest flow like this, strong storm disturbances can move across the nation with a lot of wind and severe weather. Known as derechos, yes, as well, could happen in this type of pattern. We'll have to see if it comes true. Well, all I'm really seeing overall in the pattern is temperatures highs in the mid-upper 80s with daily chances of showers and storms pretty much through the entire period, maybe increasing at points in time, and then way late in this period, this is the stronger push of more reasonable air. And it does keep showing up on models. I don't think it's going to stick around long. It's just a lot of moisture in the southeast. So as we battle between the cooler and warmer air, we could have set up for some stronger, severe thunderstorms. But we continue to have good chances of showers and storms, although I do see some drying potential this high. If this comes true late in the period, it should really cool us down. So just quickly run through the forecast of the temperatures. You'll see that they're going to range pretty close to normal to above normal, depending on time of day. Remember, nighttime, if we got clouds and humidity around, it's going to be way above normal. But here's some cooler air trying to infiltrate us for the weekend, keeping us a couple degrees below normal or near normal, which is better than it has been where it's been constantly above normal. What we're mostly looking for here, though, in the long range is really strong infiltrations of cooler air. Here on Tuesday, maybe some moisture around and stuff to keep our temperatures down before we have a little bit of a resurgence, and then we'll have to wait late in the month. This is when we're going to see that much more dominant change in the weather where we stay cool along the East Coast. And here it comes down. We'll have to see if this comes true. If it does, we'll really finally get a breather in our overall forecast. All right, so what does it look like rain total-wise? Today we do have a flood watch in effect, like I mentioned, so we are slated for a slight risk of slated for a slight risk of excessive rain. And if we look at the overall week of precip, between 1 and 2 inches, not out of the question that spots will see more. And that pretty much is the outlook. Stay weather aware this evening. Don't drive through flooded roadways if we do happen. Do look out for the potential for a stronger severe storm today, tomorrow, actually any time over the next week. We do look like we'll cool slightly over the weekend. Humidity is still going to be around, and we get daily chances of showers and storms. So that's kind of the repeating pattern. Have a good one.